friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching me, hi, my name is Gia and I post all types of videos from working mommy tips, Costco hauls, organizing, all of the above. So make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you can get notified every time I post a new video. So today we are talking about being a working mom, and this topic was a comment that was left on my channel about a week or so ago, and the comment reads as such. Totally unrelated to the video, but can you do a video in how to combat exhaustion as a working mom? I have a 2-year-old and an infant under 1. And I just feel as though work is taking its toll on me. I feel behind on everything. My house feels messy and laundry is backed up, and I just don't want to even touch laundry because I'm exhausted. If you have any tips you can give, I would appreciate it, and I'm sure many others would as well. Hi Taylor, and let me just tell you this, okay? You are not alone, girl, okay? And you know, this comment is really one of the reasons why I wanted to start my channel, to give a working mom's perspective, and to just give a real perspective of how it really is. You know, I never want to portray to you guys that my house is spotless all the time, or I'm so super organized and I do all these fun crafts with my kids and like my life is just perfect, because it's far from that, guys. On an average day, my house looks like this, a mess. Okay, there's stuff everywhere. My laundry room's a mess. Like 9 out of the 10 times, that's what my house looks like, because I'm constantly in progress. Like I'm constantly working or doing something, you know, and that's okay, you know. And my eyes as well, you know, whether you work outside of the home or work inside of the home, I think all moms are working moms. Like I said, regardless if you work outside of the home or inside of the home, unless you outsource all your cooking, you outsource all your cleaning, you outsource all your scheduling, you outsource picking up your kids from school or dropping them off, or you know, running the finances in your household, or just managing your home altogether. You know, that's work. You know, some of us have to do that and work outside of the home, you know. So this is, to me, being exhausted is just a common thread amongst mothers, period. Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you that you're not alone, and that, trust me girl, it will get better. This is a very small season of life that you're in, so you definitely just want to focus on the positive things. First, let me tell you a story. Like when I first brought Ava home from the hospital, okay, Zara was a little over 2.5 when she came home from the hospital, and you know, Zara was still a baby to me. I mean, she was only a toddler, you know. And I remember laying in the bed and I was nursing Ava, and Zara wanted to come and cuddle with me and rub on my arm. She's an arm rubber. She likes to rub on my arm and just cuddle, and I just felt like so overwhelmed because I was trying to focus on Ava, you know, nursing her and making sure that she was, you know, latched on well. You know, breastfeeding is a whole nother can of worms, you know. So I was trying to focus on Ava, but yet Zara still wanted my attention. I just felt so frustrated, and I remember just sitting in the bed and I just started bawling. I just started crying because I just felt like, how the heck am I supposed to do everything? How am I supposed to, you know, have enough love for each child, still take care of my husband, still take care of the home, still, you know, have my career? You know, how the heck am I supposed to do all of this, you know? So I want you to know that you are not alone, Taylor. I mean, I think all of us moms have gone through those moments, okay? I'm gonna give you a couple of things that to work on so that you don't feel so overwhelmed and that you don't feel so exhausted. Well, the exhausted part, I think, too, can come from nutrition and taking vitamins. You know, trust me, I'm not a medical expert at all, but sometimes the food that we eat can definitely affect how tired we are and how we feel. So definitely keep that in the back of your head as I talk about some of these things that you can do. The very first thing to me, and the most important thing, is to grant yourself grace, girl, okay? Nobody's life is perfect, regardless of what social media says or what Pinterest says or what YouTube says or Facebook. I mean, nobody's house looks clean 100% of the time. Those dishes can stay in that sink. Those clothes that need to be folded could stay in that laundry basket, because, you know, right now your priority is just to survive and take care of your children and your home. Okay, that should be your priority, and as well as your career. You know, everything else can just be done when it gets done. Okay, so definitely grant yourself grace, because you're doing the best that you can, and that's what's important. Don't add any added stress to yourself, because it's just not worth it. Like I said, you know, nobody's house is perfect. The stress isn't worth it. So grant yourself grace. Your kids are happy, they're healthy. That's what's important. You know what I mean? Your husband's happy, you're happy. Those are the important things, regardless of how organized your house is, or how clean it is, or how beautiful it is. That stuff doesn't matter. What's important is that you're happy and everybody's healthy, and that's what you need to grant yourself grace for. Number 2, you want to focus on the positive. I know for me, like becoming a mother and just everything that entails, and how miraculous it is, and how exciting it is, and how exhausting it is, you know, at times I would feel like just super overwhelmed. And when you get overwhelmed, you tend to focus on the negative things. For example, for me, I would say, well, why isn't my husband, like, you know, helping me cook? Or why aren't my children falling asleep? Why do they get up so many times throughout the night? And why am I having to do so much work at my job? You know, instead of just saying, you know, my husband is such a great father, and he's such a great supportive partner to me. My children are happy and healthy and excited and vibrant, and I love that. And, you know, I have a fulfilling career that I'm happy with, and that challenges me, and that I'm grateful for that. You know, having those types of thoughts will definitely change your mood, definitely change your energy. So try to focus on thinking positively if you can. And I know it's easier said than done, but when you I know for me personally, when I catch myself, I have to immediately start changing my mindset. And for me, since I'm a Christian, I pray that off, because I feel like those are just negative spirits, and you don't want that around. You know what I mean? For me, I will say a personal prayer that I will just continue to be positive and focus on the positive things. And then all of a sudden my mood starts changing. I'm happier, and that's just better. And that's better for my kids and my husband. So you definitely want to try to focus on the positive things. Number 3, and the third thing that I'm going to say here, and this is a biggie, is routines. I mean, routines are so important, and it takes time to find a routine that works for you and your family. But when you find that routine, you will be so happy. Trust me, routines really help you to get things done, and it negates the need for motivation, because you kind of turn into the robot mode, and you just come home and you start just getting things done, you know. And it gives you structure in your life. Everybody likes, well, at least for me, structure is so important. It's important for my kids, important for my husband, it's important for us as a family, and for our household to run with structure. It makes you definitely more efficient. It helps you build momentum, and it helps you become better at the things that you need to get done. It will help you get better at laundry. It will help you get better at keeping the kitchen clean, or whatever's on your to-do list. It'll help you get better if you create a routine that works. And plus, having a routine, it doesn't require you to use any extra brain power. I mean, I know by the end of the day, you're drained just trying to get everybody out of the house in the morning time, and then everybody's to school and to work, and then getting back home. You know, it can be very draining. And when you have a routine, you don't have to use any extra brain power. And then when you have that routine, you're getting stuff done, which makes you happy. It releases that same drug in your brain that makes you feel happy and accomplished. And so having that routine is essential. Why do you think like routine videos are so popular on YouTube? Because people like to see different routines and you know, helping people define a routine that works for them. I have a lot of routine videos coming up. I actually just posted my work from home mom morning routine. You can click this box here, and I will also insert a card, but it's just something quick and easy, and it doesn't have to be like this detailed, long, you know, exaggerated list. I mean, it could be something really, really simple, like you come home, you immediately start dinner, you immediately start cleaning up, you play with your kids, they have bath time, story time, and then it's time for bed. I mean, it could be something as simple as that. But you know, you make it the way that works for you and your family. Everybody's different. So you just have to take the time to find what works for you. Another thing is try to take some sort of time throughout the day, whether it be even if it's just 5 minutes, to do something that you love to do, your hobby, whether it be, you know, taking a bubble bath each night, or reading your favorite book, or going for a walk, or doing something that makes you happy. You can even be watching a TV show. Try to fit in some sort of me time, because it is so important, because you give yourself to so many other people doing so many other things. You give yourself to your husband and to your job and to your children, just to make sure, even the house, just to make sure everything's running so smoothly. And by the end of the day, you almost are depleted, and you're just like, oh, you know, and you just go to bed. But you need to re-energize yourself, whatever that is, whatever that means to you. You've got to find it and re-energize yourself with that daily, because then it makes you feel energized, and you're able to give yourself more of yourself to everyone else, and you're able to be that you know, person that everybody needs. You're able to be that supportive mom, that supportive wife, a really great leader at your job. You're able to do all that as long as you keep feeding your soul. And that's really, really important. And a lot of moms, a lot of us, we just ignore ourselves, and it's detrimental. It breaks up marriages, it breaks up families, it breaks up homes when you don't feed your soul. So it's important that you find that thing that you like to do and you give it to yourself every day. And definitely talk to your husband about it. Be open and honest with your communication about how you're feeling. It makes you feel better to get it off your chest. So definitely talk to your spouse about it, about how you're feeling. If you're feeling overwhelmed, talk to him about it. You know, if you're feeling like you're drowning in dishes, talk to him about it, you know. And then, like I said, find the time, explain to your spouse that you need that thing, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, you need to do that thing every day that re-energizes yourself and re-energizes your soul, because it will make you a better wife, a better mother, a better, however many other hats you wear, it will definitely make you better. And plus, there are so many supportive people all over. You can find supportive groups on Pinterest, on Facebook, even on YouTube, where you can kind of relate to that person. I hope to be that to a lot of working moms, because, you know, we're all in this together. We're all just trying to be better people in this world, trying to raise our kids right, be a good wife. We're all in this together, and we could definitely learn from one another. You know, a support system is so important. My YouTube family, you guys are a support system to me. I learned so much from you guys in your comments, so I really, really appreciate that. So make sure, leave a comment down below and let me know what you do to re-energize yourself each day. I think that's so important. Like for me personally, and it's hard because, you know, YouTube takes a lot of my time and my business, but I like to take a bubble bath. I like to watch like mindless television, like, you know, Real Housewives or something really silly, to just, you know, take me out of my reality for a minute. And then it makes me feel happy and I feel energized and I'm ready to go, you know? So, you know, that's what I do. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys do, or if you have any tips for Taylor, leave them down below and let us know, what do you do to combat exhaustion as a mom? You know, even if you are a stay-at-home mom, because like I said earlier in the video, all moms are working moms. We all have a lot of things to do, you know. So what do you do to combat that exhaustion? I would love to know, and I'm sure we can, like I said, learn from one another. So definitely read the comments down below. But that's about it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, click that button down below. And you can also check out my previous videos here. You can also check me out on all my social media platforms, all listed down below, as well as my website, marriagemotherhood.com. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great week. Bye.